Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this 15th show under the Courcey Vintage Road Show, we'll call it. Right, this is our 15th year, and this year we're doing an article on the Davy Brown tractors. You see them lined up here in front of us, right? And in connection with the Atkins Farm Machinery in Bandon and in the Carrigrán Road, right? Atkins were main dealers for these Davy Brown, especially these white ones. They sold lots of these tractors. Every second farmer had one of these Davy Browns one time. So now we're going to chat to a man, an owner of one of them here now. First of all, Noel. He has two of them here, right? Now the first one, this is a 990. Now Atkins didn't really sell this model. They sold this model, the white one, but Noel, Barry's and Carrytool were the previous dealers for these. And this gentleman here, Noel, he owns this tractor. We're going to have a word with him here now, and he'll tell us a bit of the history of it. Noel, how long have you got this tractor?
I have it there, I'd say maybe about a month. I bought it for to restore it. So I must do a good bit of work. The block is cracked in her there, but I has the block as well for to put back into her again. And the rest in tin work is good enough, so I'd say she'll work out alright as well.
She's a barn find, is she?
A barn find, yeah, that's what you'd call her, alright.
And was she running when you got her, Noel?
She was, yeah, she's running.
So she was running, and had she much work done over the years, do you think?
I'd say she should have a good bit done, I'd say, because I'm sure like that size tractor or for, I suppose, a farmer that time, and fertiliser and this and that, they used them away.
Yeah. So you're going to do a bit of restoring to it, so?
Yeah, I'll do it, I'll do her fully. Yeah. So she'll be fine.
Now, the next model here now is the 1210 Davy Brown, right? And Connor, our man here from Atkins, will tell us a bit about this tractor. Connor sold a lot of these tractors, I said. Did you, Connor?
Well, I didn't, to be honest. My dad would have sold a lot of these tractors, actually. Yeah, I started in Atkins in 1981, I suppose, and I came in as a mechanic, so I would have been working on these tractors. They would have been that tractor would have been produced with about maybe 8 or 9 years at that stage, right? So we would have done a lot of servicing and repairs, and you know, the odd one, the crankshaft went and we had to replace the crankshaft in, and lots of problems with hydraulics and stuff like that, you know, simple things if there was dirt in the hydraulics. So no, my dad sold, he started Atkins. My dad sold a lot of Davy Browns, yeah, back in the 70s. I suppose I think we're just trying to figure it out there when Atkins took over Davy Brown from Paddy Barry. So Paddy Barry was the main Davy Brown man before Atkins took it on, and I think Paddy Barry had him in the 60s, I suppose, maybe early 60s and onwards, and then I would think Atkins took them on somewhere around the late 60s, early 70s.
Early 70s, you reckon?
I reckon early 70s, because I don't think Atkins sold any of the red models, the red and with the yellow wheels on them. It would have been all the
white ones.
Yeah, and the white ones that time, they had instead of the red engines and stuff, the chassis would have been the chocolate coloured chassis.
Oh yeah, I remember that colour.
Yeah. So I would think it would have been, that's when Atkins would have started selling those tractors. Yeah, so my dad sold a lot of them here around Ballinadee. Let's say he sold them here around. This man.
Don't know who's bought a lot of tractors.
Don't know who's bought a lot off him.
And
yeah, and there was a lot of characters down here, but he was well able for them.
Yeah.
And he has some great stories about. Selling tractors like down around here.
Dan O'Mahony. I had Dan over here to a tractor, but he didn't turn up.
Yeah, it was very nice there a couple of years ago. Yourself and Dan O'Mahony called over to see Dad. So no, Dad is fine. Look, he's 86 now, but he's not, complete 100% with it now at the moment. So, but would have sold a lot of them here for Atkins at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Now, Noel. This is Noel's 1210. Now, Noel, how long have you got this tractor?
I'd say it's probably there 2 years. I got it off a local man in Kilbrittain, John Daly. I did a good bit of work to her now. The engine was done, the block was replaced as well in her because it was cracked.
Was she in this condition when you got it?
Oh, no, she was very bad as well. Like say all the nose cone here now, that's all done, and side panels, roof.
She had a hard working life.
Oh, she had a hard working life, yeah. That was his main tractor. He was doing a bit of tillage work and all that with her.
And you still have the loader as well for it?
I have the loaders there as well for it.
She's on with the bash pump.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has German bash pump, yeah.
So they were supposed to be better. Yeah, we have more pluckier. But no, she worked out fine. They did, yeah. So no, she's fine. She's one owner tractor like that. Again, it was bought in Atkins. Yeah,
She was bought in Atkins, yeah.
76.
1976.
Yeah, 1976. She's
Yeah.
so she's
And what
fine.
horsepower is she?
72. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's about to go
yeah.
off. But
I
I've loader not.
Good or bad?
Oh, it is good. Loader is good to only put it on as well, like. But
Is that a Davy Brown loader as well?
it is, yeah. The loader came new, I'd say, as well when he bought her that time.
David Brown had their own loader.
They had, yeah.
A good loader.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a strong loader, but other than that.
From what I remember about them, people either loved them or hated them.
Yeah. No, I like him.
Right. So you're a man that loves them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to hang on to it, so no.
I'll hang on to her, yeah.
Yeah, well, she looks good. Thanks, Noel. We're talking to Edward O'Neill. This tractor, this one, and the next one, they're your three tractors, right? Three of them.
Father's 990 over. Yeah.
Right, okay. So this is a 1690,
Yeah.
right? Now, she's very case looking, but Davy Brown is written on her.
Yeah. It was, I suppose the case took over David Brown and they painted the chassis red. So, but underneath she's all David Brown. I suppose
What year was that?
it would have been back in the mid 70s.
Case came into
Yeah, around 71 or no 73, 74. Oh, no, they came the first in the 79, but this is a very early model. She's 1980. Yeah. And don't know much about the history of it, but she was imported from the UK in '94, and I bought her from a garage in Brogan Tractors in Wexford.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
a WX Reg.
Oh, Brogan's, yeah.
I think she came from a builder's yard because there was a concrete mixer on the back of
Oh,
her
yeah.
for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, I don't know much about the history of it. But it was it's just 6-cylinder like
She
they're
was a Rolls Royce in the day.
yeah.
Yeah, she's 6-cylinder. What horsepower is she?
Roughly just over the 103, 105 or something like that. Yeah.
No turbo.
No turbo, no.
So any Davy Brown enthusiast now in those days looking for more power would have bought her.
Exactly, yeah. That would have been a top. That would have been a top spec tractor at the time. Yeah.
Six-cylinder tractor, you see.
Yeah.
One of the early six-cylinder tractors, I'd say, that David Brown sold at the time. Yeah. So
And is that their own engine?
that's the one. If you look at that engine, actually, there's something unique about them. Is the head on that tractor, right? Is the same head that's on the 880s. So there were two heads. There were two separate heads on top of them joined together.
3-cylinder head.
Two 3-cylinder heads joined together. Yeah.
Okay.
When they brought out the 6-cylinder, or they brought out a couple of them way back in the 50s, but they had a complete cast head and they had a problem with the heads warping.
Oh, yes.
So eventually, when they
There was a way around it.
and they've got two say 3-cylinder heads, then
a better idea.
that solved the problem.
Better idea.
Yeah.
And the cab. How do you find the cab?
Yeah, very comfortable cab. They're made by Secura.
Secure. Yeah.
Can be very, I'd say, hot right on a sunny day. But some of the models had air conditioning, but not a lot of them.
No, there's plenty of room in it. Is it inclined to rust a little bit?
I suppose all them cabs at the time they were powder coated, and it wasn't but
Very good chances, right?
Yeah. I took a lot of them cabs off them tractors now.
When you were exporting them?
No. When he was fixing them.
Fixing them?
Yeah, if we do transmission now, I'd have that cab off in about an hour and a half now when you get used to it. Yeah. And
Is she a working tractor?
No, she's in easy life now.
Easy life,
Yeah,
easy
yeah,
life.
yeah.
Okay, we'll go on to the next one. So the 1212, right? So this is the next model up from the 1200,
That's right.
right? So now, is there much of a difference now, Edward, between this and the 1200?
Well, I suppose this would be came after. It would have been basically the guts of this are basically the same as the 1200. The history's come on and slightly modernised and a cab.
Yeah, no,
But,
this cab is.
That's a Secura cab as well.
Secura cab
They
as well.
were, I suppose they were a good, comfortable cab. Yeah, they would have been used on John Deere's and the Internationals as well.
Yeah, I see him on John Deere's
The
International.
very last of the Dave Browns had came out with.
Would you prefer that cab or that cab?
I suppose that would be the next step up to this cab. But I suppose hard enough to get in and out of them cabs now, alright.
Yeah, she had.
Yeah.
Has she just narrower stores?
Well, no, they're the same door in them all, but they're just a bit awkward. But you're up nice and high in them, and yeah.
There isn't much of a difference between the 1212 and the 1200.
Well, the anything with the 12 had a hydro shift gearbox.
Oh yeah, she had the hydro shift.
So like you 4 clutchless gear changes, and I thought that tractor was belonged to my uncle Pat O'Neill, and he bought it. I'd say it was only maybe 2 or 3 years old, and it spent its working life on a dairy farm. Did all the silage and fertilizer, and there was a back and shear grab on it for the bones maybe 15 years.
So she's done a lot of work, so.
Yeah. And
she's retired now.
she is, yeah. She was parked up, I suppose, the mid-90s. There was a brake stuck on her, and she was parked up and abandoned. And when I pulled her out of where her resting place was it a Easter Monday on 2001. And there was no wheels or nothing on her. We had to find wheels and put them on her, and the engine was seizing her. But we
had a lot of work to do to her saw.
Yeah.
I cut side of that tractor.
Yeah. She cut it.
And a kid.
Yeah.
You cut silage with that
I did.
You did?
Right.
What year was that?
I can't for the younger now.
Early mid-90s.
A kid, what crop chop was it? That was
Part half Atkins.
Yeah.
I came over Atkins.
Yeah.
Oh, she's done a lot of work.
yeah,
well, she's
good on machine up on
she's still in good nick anyway. But you had a bit of work to do to it. Yeah. This is a 1200. Right, you're totally addicted to these.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a 1967. She would have been a very early one, the first couple of months.
The first couple of months of the 1200s.
Yeah. They were slightly changed towards the end of 67. They upgraded the brakes, and there was the throttle cables were all put to linkage, whereas this one is all cable.
Oh, she's cables.
Yeah.
Cables.
But don't know much about the history of her. She came from Drumcollar. I bought her back in 2007.
Is she cock registered?
She's not. No, she was unregistered. I had a Galway number plate for it originally, but they had no records of it in the tax office, so I had to re-register as a 67C.
There was a lot of that went on years ago. They picked the number off something passing by and they put it on it.
But
I got caught that way too.
But she came from Drumcollar, and she was parked out in the field for years, and don't know much about the history of it, but I think I was told she was repossessed when she was new by the banks.
Yeah, they'd never do that.
Other than that, I don't know much about the history of her.
Well, I tell you, she looks very well now.
There was a loader on this tractor, but it was a very old loader. It was like an old Horntronic loader, and whoever put it on, the bonnet was cut in the way here, and they got an angle grinder and cut the front off the bonnet.
Oh, a mortal sin.
Yeah, and to get it to the front of it to come down.
Oh, God.
But
There was no export market for the David Browns also. Did they? Var det måste man exporter? Kan då? The David Browns var en exporter så tror jag. Ja, det får med
No, they went to Israel.
Did they? Yeah. From
when they were new, was it I think around 90% of all Dave Browns made were exported worldwide. Like,
correct.
Yeah. So they went a lot of them to developing countries now, and in places like Sri Lanka and all. There was and coconut plants and sugar plants. Yeah, there was a
New Zealand and probably Australia as well. Probably but in America. Yeah, there's a lot of them in America.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a lot of the the Browns with the back actor and the loader on them, like basically like a JCB type of machine, you know, like a
badge. There's case in America, and a lot of the industrial equipment, but the bases were David Brown's engines and axles. Yeah.
No, getting back to this model, you know, you had a lot of work to do to get her right. So now she looks very well now. I have to say.
Yeah, I bought her in 2007. I suppose her first outing was in 2010. I think she still has her original first aid tyres on the back. But,
1 second. If they're good years, we'd say they would be. Dunlop. Some of them Dunlop tyres would last 50 years.
Yeah, so I was told anyway.
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah.
They could very well be. Yeah, they could very well be. Yeah, no.
So she brings her. I did up the engine there, I suppose, in 2012. Put a new crankshaft in her, got her re-sleeved and got the head redone. So she's in the top nick now.
Yeah, she looks very well actually. Looks very well. Yeah. She's credit, you know. She's a lovely tractor.
Really rare, like I suppose a lot of them were work to death.
Work to death, yeah, and fellas weren't in love with them. I don't.
No. But no, they I suppose they were top of the range tractor back in the day. Like they did fierce work. Like.
Yeah. But I think in those days the 5000s and the 188 Fergusons were more popular.
Certain plays, but like you get 2 days and if a tank of diesel work with this, we're 5000. You're gonna get 1 day.
Well, the fours are always heavy on the juice.
They were great engines for fuel economy.
Fuel economy, yeah. Well, she looks good. Yeah. Thanks, Edward. Right, Brian, 880. Is she 3-cylinder or 4-cylinder?
4-cylinder. She's very first 880s.
Oh, yeah.
She's the first of the 880s.
Yeah.
And what year is she?
She'll be 65.
65.
Basically, the reason she's 4-cylinder engine is she's the 950 engine.
The 950 engine?
Yeah, with an 880 back end.
On 880 back end.
So the first 880 came out 4-cylinder and basically were more or less the 950 engine.
Yeah, the early ones were 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
Would you think the 4-cylinder was a better tractor than the 3-cylinder one, or vice versa?
Look, I suppose the 4-cylinder probably be a better tractor, wouldn't they? I don't know.
Do you think it would be better?
Yeah.
And how long have you got it?
We got it 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, we bought it now, and the engine was seized, and we did up the engine.
Sorry, what you were saying,
It's
Jerry?
the same block as a 990.
950.
The 950, the early one.
Yeah.
Well, she's very original. She's very original.
She was done up about 7 or 8 years ago, and we bought her that way. The engine was gone, we bought her.
Yeah, and she has the early caster.
The 950 axle as well.
Yeah.
So basically, I'd say from the clutch back is 880, and the rest forward is more or less 950.
Yeah, she's running away fine.
Perfect, yeah. We did up the engine and we did fully rebuilt the engine.
Well, she looks fine, you know. She looks very good, very original. I love those red Davy Browns. They're lovely tractors, you know. She looks very good. The next one now is our old friend John Feely here, who has bucket loads of Davy Browns, right? And he's brought his industrial model here today, his industrial 880. Now, if any of you seen the documentary we done, John and myself out in John's place, you would have seen this model. She's an industrial model, and she was used in England on the roads, right? 1 second, Connor, yeah?
The 880s?
Industrial model?
No, I'd say not. No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so, yeah.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
So, anyway, John, you brought the industrial model here today anyway. She's looking in mint condition, right?
A 1968 tractor, 880 Selectamatic Industrial. The Selectamatic Industrials would be extremely rare. There was a lot of 885 Industrials and 990 Industrials around, but that's the only Selectamatic 880 Industrial that I ever saw. It was first registered by Berkshire County Council, and they had it for 12 years, and then it was sold to a tool hire company in the UK, and it was probably got huge abuse for the time it was with the tool hire firm. It's been 2 years or 3 years with the tool hire firm, and then it reverted back to agricultural tax, and the history of it after that is unknown. So I'd say it was a very hard work tractor. Like, you can see the clutch pedal, how much wear is in the clutch pedal, and hydraulic links in the back as well. Like, there's a lot of wear.
A lot of wear on them.
A lot of wear, but I suppose it's a unique tractor. Like, the industrial models had front drum brakes, and we think the indicators as well were factory fitted. We did a bit of research on it, and we see a few more models similar to that with the front indicators. So we, even though they look fairly crude, we still think like there could have been an optional extra on the industrial variant.
Yeah. So basically, when you look at her as a tractor, she's very unusual. The fact that she has brakes in the front. Tractors don't have brakes in the front, right? She has indicators, right? And she has a single pedal.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like braking with a car or a van or a jeep. She has a single pedal. All the brakes operate at once. There's no individual brake. But tractors are have individual brakes for different reasons. But this tractor, the pedal operates the braking system on all four wheels together. So she's a very, very unusual tractor. And you'd never know that John is from Dripsey. The Dripsey badge is up on her hair as well. Right? Yeah. So the paintwork is absolutely immaculate, isn't it?
But I think as well the fact is yellow, Jim, like it stands out.
Yeah. Like it does stand out.
Fairly good in it, but it probably wouldn't be a concourse tractor as such, even though it looks really well. Also, the industrial variants of the 880 came out with mudguards like that. She's
with those square mudguards.
Yeah, the square mudguards. That's another kind of unique feature of that tractor. That the industrial versions of the 880 Selectamatics came out with mudguards like that.
She's very impressive, anyhow. The next one we have here now is a 990 with a loader. Now, right, Vincey, you're from Shannon, and you have a 990, and there's a Davy Brown loader on her, and she have mudguards in the front. No, this is that's the way she came.
Yeah, that's the way I bought it.
Yeah, so she has the mudguards in the front, and did you have to do her up, or what's the story? You done nothing to her.
She was just like that.
Yeah,
that's what I bought it. I bought it the way from Richard Fleet, from Ballinadee Hospital. Yeah.
Well,
you owned that? How long have you on?
6 months.
And what year is she?
84.
Yeah, well, I remember now back in the 80s, every second farmer had one of these tractors, and every second one of them had a loader on it, because these were the dairyman's tractor.
Right.
Most of them are 995s. She's in 990.
She's in
990, yeah.
Yeah.
There can be much of a difference. No,
990, 995.
I'd say a few horsepower. I'd say it had something to do with the tweaking of the pump, or maybe the boat might have been slightly bored out a bit more, But there's very little difference, and she's got she doesn't have an independent clutch or anything like that,
And she has the big doors.
She's a unique tractor. She's got the wide doors, and there was very few of them made, and they were made towards the end of the before they went to the 90 series, That cab would be a rare cab. They were only made maybe 12 months with those cabs.
With the large doors.
The narrow door, that you couldn't get in and out.
Yeah, most of them had the narrow door.
Yeah.
No, she's in great condition.
She's in pretty good.
And are you working it, or are you just keeping it?
Do a bit of work with it, yeah.
Yeah. And the loader works away fine on
work, and everything is working perfect in that tractor.
Yeah, it looks very well.
Yeah, it's grand.
Did you do much work with that tractor?
Not a whole lot. No. It came from France.
Oh, it is a French import?
Yes. That tractor came from France. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, it is in excellent condition. Well, look after it. Thank you. Now, the next model we have here now is a Selectamatic 880. Ask John a few things about it here now. Now, she's what year would she be roughly, John?
She'd be, I suppose, it's the late 60s.
Late 60s?
Yeah, around the late 60s, yeah. 3-cylinder 880.
3-cylinder. And what horsepower is she, John?
42.
She's 42 horsepower.
Horsepower, yeah. 3-cylinder engine, they were a mighty engine. You never get to the end of them. Mighty tractor for lugging. She's a 6-speed. Some of them were 12 speeds. They'd have 3 gear levers. She's just got the 2 gear lever model. The 12-speed models had 3 gear levers. and they were used a lot on nurseries and market gardens, the 12-speed ones, because of the creeper box. But they were a mighty tractor, those 3-cylinder Selectamatic 880s.
Yeah, she's a nice tractor now, John, and she's good, Nick.
Oh yeah, she looks super, yeah. Yeah, super.
How long have you got this 880?
We have about 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and you just buy it for vintage or did you buy it for work?
Yeah, we just bought it for vintage and we do a bit of work with a small old bits tipping around at home. Yeah.
Yeah, she's from County Clare.
County Clare. Originally we bought it from Tipperary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought it from Tipperary about 10 years ago, yeah.
And did you have to do much work to it?
We did, the body work was fairly good. We put new rims in her and stuff. But we had to do the pump there now. We had to get the red fixed. We had to do the clutches and there. And
Yeah.
we had to send the old two-way valve over to England to get that fixed
That
as
was,
well.
no one here could do that, no?
No, well, it was, to be fair, no, when I say we did it, it was Edward Neal there now, he did.
Yeah,
He was with myself and the Ofla the whole time, going through that with us, yeah.
Yeah.
We were with him, but he was the brains of the operation.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
She looks good.
Yeah,
No,
she's not bad
no,
at
we'll
all.
go on to the next one here now, Con.
Yeah.
996 now. Now, she has the case name as well on her now.
She does,
So
yeah.
she's the transition tractor from British ownership to American ownership.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you got this?
We have that about 5 years, I'd say. Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah, and did you have to do any much work to her?
We had to put a new pump on her as well and a new red. But other than that, she was fine. But the body work she was rotten everywhere. This was all the stride here and around the side of her there, and the bonnet and all the mud guards and around the windows. No, we rebuilt it. Yeah, we rebuilt all the sides of it. They were all rotten as well.
There was a lot of work went into it, so.
A lot of work went into this. Yeah, a lot of tin work.
Cutting out rotten pieces and welding in new
That's
pieces.
it, yeah. To be fair, no, it was my old fella. He did most of it, and I'd come up in the night times and do a bit of welding and stuff for him like that, you know.
Yeah, well, you done a good job, and it looks very well.
Yeah, we're
It's
happy.
a lovely looking tractor. Do you have to do a bit of work to the cab as well?
The cab, all the mud guards were rotten and the sides were rotten, and one of the doors was red rotten as well.
Yeah, we'll go around the other side there now, we'll have a look at the other side of her there now.
Yeah.
Right? She has the narrow doors. Do you find them awkward to get in now?
Oh, they're awkward, all right, but we love the look of the cab and we love the look of the doors and stuff, and that's why we wanted them, you know. That's why we want. I worked one of them when I was a young fella down in a neighbour's farm, and that's why.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So that's why you decided to buy one of them?
That's why I wanted one of them, yeah.
Well, she's a lovely looking tractor, no, I have to say that now, you know. And it's great credit to yourself and your dad for doing up all the tin work and all, because there's a lot of work in that.
There is, yeah, no, there's a pile of work in it now, all right. It took a fair amount of time, all right, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're a lovely tractor, very popular in their day, weren't they?
They were, yeah, there was a good few of them around our area.
All the dairymen had them, like.
Yeah.
They were the dairymen's tractor.
Yeah, no, there was a good few of them around our area, so it was nice to do something with them ourselves, you know.
And do you do a bit of work with her?
No, we have an old transfer box and stuff like that, and we make work for it, but nothing major.
Yeah, just to keep her...
A tie more than anything.
A tie, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks, Con.
All right, thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Tractor. No. Case International is written on her, but is she based on a Davy Brown?
Yes, they were the transition, aren't they? The change over, aren't they? Like
Well, I tell you, you see, David, I suppose they went from the David Brown then over to Case International, but that's predominantly an international tractor.
Yeah.
You know, it would be the back axle and the engine would be all international, really.
Was that tractor made in Doncaster?
This is Doncaster, yeah.
This is Doncaster.
Doncaster,
So
yeah,
it's definitely international, so when it's Doncaster.
Definitely international, yeah. Yeah, there was two of them models. There was
Well,
the 895
There was a
and
David
the
Brown
995.
case, like. But that's a David Brown case, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. But no, that was international. I remember when we were switching over from the David Brown to the international, there was a lot to be learned about them. They have different hydraulic system, you know, different engines.
German engine in some of them.
I walked a little bit, yeah. I was starting to go into sales in after that, but I did a little bit in them, yeah. Not that much. It was mostly on the David Brown 4094, 6090s is what I worked on mostly, and the older ones.
We grew up with 1210s. all the
1210s,
time.
yeah.
And they were great tractor. He had, yeah.
Yeah.
And a 1410. He got a 1590 then after that.
Yeah.
And then he went on to a
1594.
1594, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a 1594 and
But
1694.
I reckon they were more troublesome than the David Brown
Which one?
They're the brown case, aren't they?
That's right, yeah.
They were more troublesome than the 12 tins.
The 12 tin. Oh, there was.
Well, 12 tins are troublesome too, but you could split them and put them back together overnight, and you'll be going again in the morning.
I suppose as the newer stuff got, you know, they've made it nicer and easier to drive, but more stuff to go wrong then, you see. Yeah. But
we used to be pulling a lot of beat ourselves at home.
Yeah.
And we'd have 2 12 tins and one would be towing the other one because we had hilly ground.
Oh yeah.
But you had great traction with them, like. They'd go anywhere. If you had rubber, you'd go anywhere with them.
That's right. It was the way the half shaft was done to David Brown. That was the makings of them. It was the reduction gears. Yeah, it was the reduction gears really gave the traction to the because that instead of the epicycle was in that one. They have no reduction gear.
That's the owner of the David Brown 12 tin there.
Oh yeah. But
anyway, get back.
They were a very popular tractor, 895, 995. I'd say Frank Dean now, below in Atkins and Bandon, sold an awful lot of them tractors, actually, back in West Cork. Yeah. And some of them came with the XL cab, which is that cab. Yeah. With the, you can see the split window there for opening and closing. Nice feature, actually. Yeah. And, but that was the XL cab, and then you had the L cab, which is the low cab, right? No, we sold a lot of the L ones as well, but
I bet your competition was it Gavin McCarthy and all down in West Cork?
Oh, Gavin bought it. Oh, Gavin bought a lot of them in.
He was bringing them in there.
Oh, he was bringing a lot of them in, yeah.
That's how we used to get them.
That's
right.
right.
Did you get them all?
We got those Atkins we bought as well.
Yeah.
We bought 956 XL.
Oh yeah. They were different.
That's how you got the free jackets off.
It is,
yeah.
This is opposition.
I like to talk a bit better.
A lot of free jackets around here today.
I like to talk a bit better accent and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to this tractor now. So this model here now, right? So this is your tractor. What do you use it for?
Nothing at all. I mean clowning around.
Tractor runs.
Right.
And I see you have a bit of rust on the doors. Are you going to do up the doors, or what are you going to do with them all?
Noel is going to do it up for me.
Noel is going to do it up. Now she's 4-wheel drive. She's 4-wheel drive, okay? And also she's got a loader. Tell me what make loader is that?
Oh, she's a Trima, is it? I bought her up in Mayo.
A Trima loader.
About 15 or 18 years ago, I bought her up in Mayo.
Yeah, she's a very unusual. That's why I want a bit of a low down on it, So it's Cameron Gardner, which were an English company, and obviously Trima. Are they Swedish or they Norwegian?
I'm not sure now, to be honest with you. Yeah. We never sold them loaders actually, because we were doing the Bamford loaders at the time. We put a good few Bamfords on them. Now a few quickies as well.
They were made for the tractor because it was a simple job to put it on.
Yeah. So obviously Cameron Gardner, they were an English company. Trima took them over. So this loader possibly was made in England in a Cameron Gardner factory before.
Probably, yeah.
It's very unusual with the rams underneath and everything there.
It is, and it's self-leveling as well.
Yeah. And you reckon it was made for this?
Well, the brackets were made to suit anyway.
A lot of manufacturers would have brackets to suit most different tractors, whether it was a Massey, whether it was a Case International, or whether it was, whatever it was, New Holland or Ford that time, they'd have different brackets to suit. So yeah, I remember Captain Gardner now. Yeah.
No, she did a lot of work up until about 10 years ago, but no trouble whatsoever. To be fair, we probably have it 20 years left.
You threw off the panels off her?
Yeah.
They rusted off, did they?
They're at home, actually. My daughter was painting the tractor, so the panels are at home painted. But
So your daughter, we call her Michelle Angelo.
No, Sarah Maloney. She painted, in fairness. Right. So I can't take the credit for that.
Yeah, well, sure, you're keeping it together anyway, you know what I mean? And the wheels, she done a nice job on the wheels. Anyway.
She did, in fairness, yeah. Credit for credit.
You don't use it a whole pile anyway. It's just
No, we have a handy trailer for the back of it there, and she might move a small bit of stuff from time to time here and there, but nothing major.
Yeah.
I'm in construction myself.
Lifting and doing a bit of lifting.
Box for the front of it there.
Yeah, she's handy for that, isn't
Handy
it?
for that kind of
Save
stuff.
the back.
Then we're talking. We might live a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Yeah.
PJ, now how long have you got this tractor?
We have her about 10 years.
And was the loader on her when you got her?
It was indeed, yeah. The loader was on her, yeah.
The loader was on her when you got her?
No, it was, yeah. The loader was on her, yeah.
Right, it's the original Davy Brown loader.
She's the original brown loader, yeah.
Right, and are you still working the tractor or is it just for vintage?
Well, it does a small bit of tipping around. Stuck, yeah. It does the job, yeah. We had another one before that, and we, another 12 inch, she hadn't a quiet cab, so we put a for sale sign up over it in Shannon Rally. And 4 fellas were looking for it that evening, and 3 days later we bought this one, and that's about 10 years back.
And is this a local Cork tractor?
No, it came from Middleton direction.
Came from Middleton.
Yeah. It came from Middleton.
Yeah.
Coleman bought her and my son bought her down in Middleton. So she came from there. But the first David Brown we got was my father bought her in 1970 at Cork Show. Yeah. She was a 990 with the white 990s.
The white 990s.
White 990s.
And was that from Atkins?
It was from Atkins we bought it.
Yeah, there was the first of the Atkins tractors now, because Barry's got a tour before that.
Oh, we got Jory, I did, yeah. Yeah, we did, yeah, with the old single chop and the old double chop and everything like.
So would you be a fan of Davy Brown?
Well, there was never anything inside in the yard other than there's cases there now, and there's 5130s and 5140s. They're all the case.
So you stick with the brand, so?
Oh God, yeah. There's nothing other than white. And well, Red is there now. She's the only white machine we have in the David Brown, like.
So this tractor don't be doing much work, so really.
Oh, she'll look if you're just stuck, load a few bales or something like that. You know, she's handy to take from one field to the next. Other than that,
well, she's in good condition. What year is she?
Yeah, 79.
79.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in very good condition for her years.
Palafox in the front of her there, then like.
Oh yeah. Give her a bit of work to do. She have to earn her keep.
Oh, she does indeed. Yeah. She's always very reliable, and there was never any reason to change for it to any other make, like.
Yeah.
So there was never anything inside in my yard other than a David Brown, like.
Well, she looks good anyway, and look after it.
Thanks very much.
Thank you too. This is a 30D. Okay. Now, I don't think you have a 30D, John.
No, we have a 25D, all right. The 25 and the 30D, they kind of came out around the same time. They were after the Cropmaster, and they'd be the early David Brown venture into diesel tractors, I suppose. They came out with the 25 and the 30D, differed from the Cropmaster insofar as they had only a single seat. The bin seat was discontinued. Also the scuttle, the 25 and the 30D had no scuttle.
Yeah, that's right. I remember the scuttle. Yeah.
Yeah. No scuttle. The idea being that and the 25 and 30D as well had no side panels. It was kind of for a cost-saving measure. At that time, I suppose money was scarce, and if a tractor maybe cost £25 more than a competitor's tractor, they just might move to a competitor. So David Brown discontinued the scuttle and the bin seat and the side panels on the 25 and 30D on a cost-saving basis. But the block on the 25 and 30D would be the same as the petrol engine or TVO powered early David Browns.
The basic engine block was the same, John?
The basic engine block was the same, yeah. Only like the different, the injector pump and the timing and things was different, like, you know. Basically, and as well, like and the Cropmaster, the brake and clutch were on one side, whereas the 25 and 30D, the brakes were on one side and the clutch on the other side, more of a kind of a modern design, I suppose you could say.
Yeah.
You know.
Now this tractor was bought in Barry's in Carrigtwohill, right?
Yeah.
And they tell me they were the agents in the 50s and the 60s for these Davy Brown tractors.
Yeah, it appears, yeah. Conor McCarthy was saying it there a while ago that Barry's in Carrigtwohill were the agents for David Brown before Atkins took him over. And he also said that Atkins didn't sell any of the red tractors, that when Atkins took them over in the mid-1960s, the white tractors were just coming out. And Atkins never sold the red and primrose emblematics or the 25 or 30Ds or like the Cropmaster. It'd be a way back, like, you know.
Yeah. This tractor is in very good condition, and she has her purchase price and all here, which is £350 at the time from Barry's in 1963. It is great to see that invoice. There's a lot of history. Imagine the man who minded it. This tractor is incredibly original, and it's in great condition for its year. Like it's an excellent tractor. Like, so I don't know, has it been used
really
much?
It's a piece of history. Like it's a toy machine.
Yeah, it's a toy machine. Yeah.
It's a toy machine. It's a time machine.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely tractor.
Like, I never remember the 25 or 30D working, like they were kind of gone in the 60s. You know, I remember tractors working in kind of the mid 1960s, early 1960s, but like I never saw a 25 or a 30D or a 25C or a 30C for that matter, or a Cropmaster working in anger. You know?
Yeah, there was an elderly man living down the road from me. His name was Mike Cotter, and he had one, and he worked. He was still working one when I was going to school.
Yeah.
That was the only one round our area.
I know.
She's a lovely, lovely tractor.
Oh, lovely tractor, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having it in my collection.
Another Selectamatic 880, and the owner of this is?
David Nixon.
Right, David. Are you the man with the crane her back the road there?
I am afraid, but don't tell the taxman.
Right, I won't tell the taxman. I know you're well hidden there. Now, is it? Right. Now, how long have you got this tractor, David?
It's my father brought in from the UK about, I'd say 25 years ago.
And for to work it or as just a vintage?
No, on a farm.
On a farm?
She came with a loader and a cab, but they kind of dissolved off her.
Was it left out in the weather and you used a lot?
She was outside a lot, she was, to be fair.
So did you have to do a bit of renovation to it, David?
The engine was gone, but we done the engine and it was a couple of wheels and stuff gone off her, so we just brought her home and we had her going within the day.
Well, she must have been worked very hard because that's a very good 3-cylinder engine and they never really give any trouble. There must have been a lot of hours put up.
The fella that was driving, he wasn't checking the temperature clock.
Oh. Yeah, so what do you do with her now, Dave?
She's parked at home inside the shed. No, we done her up about 10 years ago, but look, there's a small bit of stuff for us coming out again, but like there's an original bonnet, that's a steel bonnet.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, she looks good anyway, you know, she's yeah, you're going to, she's going to be a tie for your kids.
Well, this young fella brought it up there, Callum, he's not around, so, but he drove it up the road and, you don't know.
Yeah, no, it looks good. And is there a cock reg on it, or is there any reg on it? It's on the back?
72C80.
Oh yeah, grand job. No, she's a nice tractor actually.
She's grand. A little bit of surface for us. We get that rocked out of her now again, like, but project for the young fellas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, Dave. Thanks very much.
No problem.